영어 회화 Level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
TGIF.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Friday.
Yeah. What are we doing on a Friday night? Having pizza?
Friday is always a pizza night.
It is true. Isn't it so true that in American culture, for some reason, it's pizza night on Friday night?
Yeah, Mama don't want to cook on a Friday.
I think that is why we have pizza night on Friday.
That's all. My dad would pick up a pizza, drive it, because we didn't have delivery. We lived too far away.
Really?
Yeah, we were in the country.
Oh yeah.
So
how far would he have to go to get pizza?
Gosh, it was at least a 20, depending on traffic, 20 to 30 minute drive.
20 to 30 minutes to get pizza.
For pizza.
Wow.
Yeah. We had to reheat it.
Because it was cold
Yeah, it was
by
cold.
the time. Oh my goodness. Wow.
But yeah, we just, it was a pizza and usually a movie night. That was still the
Yes.
time when you would go to the movie rental store
That's right.
and you would go rent movies.
Oh my god. The VHS.
The VHS.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And the new releases were already gone.
Yeah.
So you had to go to the old movie section.
Yes, that's
Choose a movie you'd already seen like 4 or 5 times.
So
and
you were-
rent it again.
So you were still part of that generation.
Yeah, I
you
was
got the last part.
The last
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
And then the Paragon and the Red N streaming service we have now.
Yeah.
I remember it used to be mailed in.
Oh yeah.
They would mail you a DVD.
Of course.
It wasn't even on the computer yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember getting those discs
Yeah.
in the mail.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good times.
Oh, the good times on
the
Friday
good times.
nights. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We are making a career change. And the subtitle is I've already got 3 clients. I tell you, when you make a career change, especially setting up your own business, it's a scary thing.
Yes.
And sometimes it takes time to get clients. And she's already got 3 clients.
Good for her.
Yeah, this is a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you build up your business. All right. Here are some expressions that we're going to talk about. If you strike out on your own, strike out on your own.
This means that you are going on an adventure or you used to do something with someone else as a group or as a pair, and you're saying, no, I will be independent and do something else myself.
Okay. Now, if you build something from the ground up,
You're not receiving something that was already built. You are starting something new and you're doing it all.
wow. Okay. If you raise the stakes,
You are doing something bigger, but it may make things riskier. You might gain more, but you could also probably lose more.
okay, very good. We've got some great expressions today. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
I've already got 3 clients for my new business, so I'm officially going to strike out on my own. It's exciting and terrifying.
That's huge. You're really starting to build something from the ground up.
Every new project feels like it raises the stakes, but I feel alive again.
Pressure isn't always bad when it pushes you forward. How do you feel about it?
I finally feel challenged in a good way.
That's usually a sign you're doing the right thing.
Okay, you can find our power dialogue on page 92. Callie says, I've already got 3 clients for my new business, so I'm officially going to strike out on my own. It's exciting and terrifying. Great expression. Strike out. Baseball? No. On your own. Strike out on your own. What does this mean?
Right. So you gave the baseball term strike out, right?
Yeah.
3 strikes and you're out.
You're out.
Here, strike has another meaning. I believe it comes from camping, where you take down your tent. When you strike a tent, you take the tent down.
Oh.
So it's the feeling of you had already kind of settled in an area. You had this tent, you were sleeping in it, you were cooking your food. And you say, no, I'm going to pack up
And go.
and go somewhere else.
Really?
Striking out on your own means you're going on an adventure by yourself, doing something on your own.
Ah, so maybe you worked for an accounting firm, a big company,
Yes.
or a lawyer's firm, and lots of lawyers, lots of accountants. But if you, or a doctor, you're at the hospital. If you strike out on your own, you are setting up your own business.
Yeah, starting your own practice or starting your own office. You're
Yes.
striking out on your own.
Okay, very good. Now, she says it's exciting and terrifying. It's interesting that these two adjectives are put together.
Yes.
So, how could something be exciting and terrifying at the same time?
I mean, it's risky to
Yeah.
do something on your own.
It's true.
It might be your dream to have your own business. So, in that sense, you're excited, but it's also terrifying, meaning scary, because you don't know if it's going to work out.
Yeah.
It could be a big disaster.
Now, Cameron, we know the word scary. How scary is terrifying?
It's more scary. Yeah, scary is the general term, but you could be a little scared or really scared,
Really
right?
scared.
Terrifying is always a big feeling of fear, of terror.
Yeah.
And there is that extra feeling of you're shaking.
Yeah. Oh,
Like it's
that's how
almost
scary.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, good. Blake says, that's huge. You're really starting to build something from the ground up. Now, that's huge is our power pattern. And it's interesting how it's used here. Because huge, we think of like, oh, it's big. It's huge, like really big. But what does this mean?
Right. So huge does mean big, but in this specific case, there's a nuance of that's a big action in the correct direction. So often when you accomplish something good, someone might say to you, that's huge. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's the feeling of you maybe did something that was risky, something that took a lot of courage, but you took that big action.
It's a big moment.
Yes, that's huge.
That's huge. Okay.
It's almost always positive
Yeah.
that you're using this phrase, that's huge.
Okay, I like it. Now, if you build something from the ground up, so I'm imagining building a building
Yes,
and you build from the ground up. So
Right.
from the ground and you make a building?
right. Yeah, so a house that you're building, you start with the foundation at the bottom, right?
Yes.
So as kind of a metaphor, when you build something from the ground up, you're starting from zero. There was no foundation already built. The house wasn't already there and you're renovating it. You're really starting from scratch is another word you can say.
Yeah. Okay. So really, literally, from the ground up. So yeah, the foundation actually. I actually saw a building, participated, volunteered in the building of a building, and it was fascinating. The foundation took a long time to lay.
The foundation's often the longest
Yes.
to get together.
It was really, yeah.
You got all those pipes that you have to get.
Right. You got to dig it and lay the
wires,
concrete. Yeah.
get the land level.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right. So it does feel like you've got just dirt and you're building something, a lot of things that you need to do. Okay. Callie says, every new project feels like it raises the stakes, but I feel alive again. So Callie is taking on a big risk. Okay. She's starting from zero, but she says it raises the stakes, but she feels good.
Yes.
Okay, so what does raise the stakes? I do feel like this comes from gambling, maybe?
Yeah, it's originally a gambling term that we now use in everyday language. And sometimes when you gamble, the money amounts are very small. $1, $2, right?
Yeah.
And then someone says, let's raise the stakes. Let's not do $1, $2.
How much?
Let's do $100, $200.
Or 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Or million. Yeah. The dollar amount, the monetary amount gets higher, right? And that is raising the stakes. You could win a lot more or you could lose a lot more.
That's right.
It becomes much more risky. And here with a project that they're doing in a new business, you know, if this succeeds, it's going to go really well. But if you fail, if something goes wrong, this could be a big problem,
Yeah.
a big disaster. So there are more consequences to the actions. So the stakes have been raised. You're raising the stakes.
Okay, so she is she's taking on the risk, but she likes the feeling because she feels like she's really doing something. She feels alive.
Yeah.
And what does Blake say?
Pressure isn't always bad when it pushes you forward. How do you feel about it?
Okay, so healthy pressure is good, and Callie says I finally feel challenged in a good way. And Blake says that's usually a sign you're doing the right thing. So, good pressure, a nice dose of challenge is a good thing.
Yes.
It makes you go forward. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
I've already got 3 clients for my new business, so I'm officially going to strike out on my own. It's exciting and terrifying.
That's huge. You're really starting to build something from the ground up.
Every new project feels like it raises the stakes, but I feel alive again.
Pressure isn't always bad when it pushes you forward. How do you feel about it?
I finally feel challenged in a good way.
That's usually a sign you're doing the right thing.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 94 and 95. If you strike out on your own, you are setting up the tent somewhere else. You are leaving the situation and starting something on your own,
Yeah.
independently.
You are Frodo, and you are leaving the fellowship, and you are going to go
Middle Earth.
to
yes.
Mordor
Yeah.
with Sam Gamgee,
Yes.
and the two of you are striking out on your own.
Ah, okay. Why did you leave the company?
I wanted to strike out on my own.
And there is a sense that you were okay at the company. Maybe you were doing well at the company, but you just want to have your own thing.
Yes.
She struck out on her own as a consultant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oftentimes, people who are really good at what they do, they feel like, well, you know what? I'm going to offer my services to other people on my own.
Right. They're going to get that support.
Yeah.
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 So this might be used, obviously, if you're in a business and you want to start your own business. Maybe you have a family business.
Yeah.
You've been doing it with your grandfather and your father or your grandmother and your mother. Saying, no,
No.
I want to do my own thing. Dad, I'm going to strike out on my own.
What do you mean, son? This has been in our generation for 40 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing the same kind of work,
Yeah.
but that you are doing something on your own.
Right. And it has to be, you used to be a part of a group.
Yeah.
So let's say you graduate college, university, and you immediately become a freelancer. The feeling of striking out on your own isn't there
No.
because you're not releasing yourself from that kind of more group project or business that you were a part of.
Right. So I know that a lot of Korean voice actors, they start with a broadcasting station when they get to be an official voice actor. And then what they do is they are there at that station. And then a few years later, they strike out on their own.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's that feeling of you were an employee somewhere
That's right.
and you become a freelancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you build something from the ground up, it means that you are creating something from nothing. Okay. Did you buy an existing company?
No, I built it from the ground up.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine building a company on your own from nothing.
Yeah. I've
I
had
don't- Oh,
2 friends recently do it.
how are they doing?
I mean, they're still in the process.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the profit-wise how they're doing, but it's weird. It's like, oh, you can hire people to make a website for you? What?
What?
It's weird to think of like individual people making actual products.
It's so true. So I think that's why there are people who are born with this sort of entrepreneurial spirit, which I do not have at all.
I know. My
I
friends
could not do it.
they were like, I contacted a factory because I needed plastic tubes for my product.
Yeah.
What? That's a thing you can do?
It's so true.
It's really interesting to see them build their businesses from the ground up.
It is so true. I agree with you. Okay. He built his career from the ground up. Okay. Now, this we can relate to because we're not building a company, but we did build our career from the ground up. What does this mean? Where did you start?
From nothing.
Yeah.
Starting from nothing and maybe getting a job here or a job there.
Yeah.
And slowly you build up a reputation in your industry.
Yeah.
So now that you have several clients and you have a sufficient and stable income.
Yeah. It's true because in our line of work, because we're freelancers, we need connections.
Yes.
And you don't build connections just by staying home.
Right.
So as time goes on, people call on you.
Yeah. You kind of build that network.
You do.
Slowly over time.
Yeah. So, yeah, we kind of built our career from the ground up. Right, Cameron?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Okay. All right. Raise the stakes means that you are increasing the risk of something, but you might get a big reward. Why expand so fast?
It raises the stakes, but the rewards are bigger.
Yeah. Faster you go, it's riskier, but the reward is greater.
Yes.
Opening a second factory raised the stakes.
Yeah. A second anything. Like if you're a cafe owner who opens a second cafe or, any type of business like that, that second one, your business changes because you cannot be in two places at once.
That's right.
Your structure is going to change.
Maybe the quality will change.
Yeah, how you have to deal with employees changes, but potentially you could make a lot more money.
That's right. Okay. Our power pattern today is that's huge, which means like, wow, that's amazing.
That's a big accomplishment.
Big accomplishment. That's huge. Most businesses never become profitable that fast.
You did that really quickly. Wow.
Yeah, in a year you got that much profit? Wow.
That's huge. A contract with such a huge company will bring in more sales.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah. Amazing. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
huge.
That's huge. Okay. Our power vocab today is the word terrifying, which means like it's really, really super scary. Okay. Do check out the definition on page 96. And when you have the time, please stop by Audio
Ohakdang.
What can we do there?
For a small monthly fee, you get access to so much great English language learning content so you can listen to our voices all day and all night.
That's huge.
It is.
Okay. All right, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.